Yo, we have the one and only 290 Westside Femcee in the building. The bipolar beauty herself, Mika Luciano. Y'all see the energy already. Let's get it, yo. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling real good today.
I just want to start off by saying blessed to have you in the building.
It's an honor.
Huge fan, so yeah. For those of you who may not know, Mika Luciano is a lady MC, Chicago, born and raised, Westside rapper. Let's get it, let's go. Y'all ready to hear from
K-Town, come back.
Okay, so we're gonna jump in. You were born and raised in Chicago, brought up on the West Side, brought up listening primarily to rap music, hip hop. If you don't mind Media Leeks asking, who were some of your biggest influences?
Well,
let's get it.
First and foremost, y'all might always hear me say Tunchi C. Like, Wayne is my adopted dad. Like, he don't know me from a can of paint probably, but like, I studied that man. I listened to him in and out. Everything he did I'm gonna really say from dedication. That's when I first started studying him. Dedication, all the way up until now, like the very first dedication. Wow. But like him, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, I mean the list. Ludacris. I am a big Ludacris fan, and I feel like he was really slept on in his era.
Word?
Who else? 3 Stacks. Yeah, like he didn't get enough credit for how cold he really was, like lyrically. 3 Stacks. Like, my list is long. I had a long list, but definitely at the top of that, Eminem. At the top of that list though is Wayne, number 1.
Okay. So, Wayne over Eminem. Okay. I
ain't gonna say over Eminem. I'm just gonna say that I studied that man. Like.
Okay. Your nickname, the bipolar beauty. Like,
okay.
Let's break that down.
Let me get into that. All right.
How did you get this nickname?
So basically, it starts from a sentimental place. Like, when I first started really attaching myself to it, people would say like, you got a bipolar flow, like you don't look like how you sound, or you know what I'm saying, you got different personalities, all of that. But when I really attached it to myself was I just experienced a lot of bipolar depression, and people with, you know, the disorder that are actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Talk to them.
And, you know, I lost someone very near and dear to me, committed suicide because of it, and it just made me want to bring it more into conversation. Not just bipolar disorder, but mental health, mental illness as a whole. I feel like in our culture and in our community, we don't have a support system strong enough for those that are dealing with it, because we sweep it under the rug and a lot of times don't even act like it exists. So we have people that are near and dear to us suffering from it that could be saved from it, and lives could take different paths. True. If we just made it a part of our conversations more. So when people ask me, like, that's so controversial and it could be negative, it could be mocking them, whatever, I still use it as an opportunity to bring that to the forefront. Like, it's real.
Not so much as I mean, a lot of times people are dismissive, you know, oh, she's crazy, or, you know,
But then it's not a bad thing either. Let's embrace it and turn it into something beautiful. Hence the beauty part of it. So, you know, I just want to shed some light on that.
Education. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hip hop, rap. We first laid eyes, and honestly, you could say honed in on you about a year ago. 290 freestyle. The Wonder Twins. You, MC, Law the Dragon.
Shout out my bro, Law the Dragon, period. Yeah, we got that duo going. We actually got a project coming out. I want to say midsummer, but we haven't put an official date on it. But the Wonder Twins is dropping a project for those of you that have been asking. It's coming soon.
So it's like I that's when I first laid eyes on you guys, and I mean, like, the energy was just amazing, and then to see you two piggyback off of each other, and it's just crazy. Like, what went into this? What went into that, yo? Like, I mean,
I've known bro since like 2009. We went to college together, and we have stories. We done been through some things. It's like a family unit, you know.
Okay.
He started rapping first, and he stood in my dorm room and he spit some stuff, and it was just like, man, he was spitting. Now, he seen me rap at open mic down in Carbondale, but he was like, I never knew you could spit.
Oh, shit.
So he came back to the city, you know, he left school or whatever. I was still down there for like another year or so. When I came back, it was him and one of my other homies that was really on me about getting into the groove of it. Yeah. Once I started, like, once Mika Luciano got to going and rolling, a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, gave the idea, like, y'all should just do, you know what I'm saying, like a track where y'all, you know what I'm saying, going crazy.
Wow.
And that's how Introducing the Wonder Twins came about.
Wow.
From there, the Wonder Twins it just started happening. Like, bro, literally, like, the way we do our song, we don't write nothing down. Okay. Not a lot of times. We go to the studio without a beat. If we do have a beat, we haven't listened to it. We'll sit and in that moment come up with the first line, and we don't even have a set order of how we gonna rap it. It just flow. Like, sometimes he'll finish my sentences, sometimes I'll finish his. Like, it just go like that. To the point that, you know what I'm saying, it's all chemistry, and I think that's the big thing that's working for us. Like, we literally, how a lot of people say, compliment each other. So just go like that.
It's dope, yo. Little earlier, I see you have a project, Sasha Go Hard, Snacks.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Yeah.
Fast track from there to just the creative energy within the record, like Sasha, you, Snacks, like, yo, like, overload.
Yeah, well, when I first did my verse on it, I said that I wanted to have just all females just going crazy. I wanted to have more females than just that on that track, but I felt like that was enough. Like, they came through and they did their thing.
Okay.
But it's basically like vampires. Like, I don't know how to really put it to words, but it's just that, like, we slaying them. You feel me? Like,
yeah, yo. I like how you put that. You have a record out, Cold, with Miss, want to get her name right, Lanjay. Yeah. Yes. Killed the hook. Amazing vibe on the hook.
Shout out, Lanjay.
Amazing verses. You did your thing.
Thank you.
Straight heat. And I feel like the overall creativity of this visual was like off the charts, G. Like,
yeah, man. Shout out Passport Trace. Like, that man.
Salute.
I'm telling you, like, he's gifted. Like, when we did the song, he made the beat from scratch while I was sitting there. I'm coming up with the hook and everything. Like, I'm writing my verses. He's making the beat. So it's all kind of folded together. Okay. And when we did it, I'm like, okay, cool. Me being me, I always gotta have something different in my video. I'm like, I'm gonna be Sub-Zero through the whole video.
That's crazy.
Through the whole video, I'm gonna be Sub-Zero. Then as I started to listen to it more and think about it more, and he came up with the location and all of that stuff. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it in Chinatown. I called my uncle, really my granddad, and I'm like, hey, can I get my uncle that the little boy that you see doing karate? He's a black belt for real. Like, he got mad trophies. Like, he's raw. They call him Bruce Leroy. That's my actual uncle. Like, my uncle. And so I'm like, I need him in the video too. And he was so shy and scared, but he came and he snapped, and everything just pieced together. Like, with Trace on the edits, and then location, wardrobe, everything just fell together. And You know, me and Londre, we cold. We had to get our fur coats on and stunt one time, period. Shout out my best friend. I love her.
Vision come to life.
Yeah.
Y'all did y'all thing.
I had a lot of fun with that. Thank you.
For real. You have... Jesus. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Not too long ago, I got a chance to see you perform Loud Dragons listening party.
The Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
Out now, period.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Go get it.
Tales with a Z. Oh.
Not too long ago, got a chance to see you perform. New single out, Lay 'Em Down.
Lay 'Em Down.
And it's just like the energy that you put into just transforming the stage into your own playground, if you will. Like, I mean, like you shut it down, like hands down.
Thank you.
Like facts, like you did your thing. Like,
thank you.
What went into this amazing project? Because I mean, yo, like I feel like I'm one with the song now. Like,
man. So look, right, the producer behind that, I also known him, like literally, I've known him the same amount of time I've known Dragon. We all met in Carbondale.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Super crazy. But I would be praying. Like, I've been meeting producers, and you know, even though they are dope, and I've come up with some dope stuff, I haven't found somebody that I could instantly get like in tune with.
Okay.
Off the sound. Now, when I'm gonna call him Misplaced Check, because we call him something totally different than what people would know him as. So I'm gonna call him Misplaced Check. That's his producer name. But when he came to me, he was like, "Look, you know, I've been watching what you've been doing. Let me put some stuff together for you. You know, I've been studying your style, and I think I can get your sound down." I say, "Okay, cool." We met up. We started doing some stuff, and then we came up with another beat for a whole nother song. Ain't even out yet. So I'm like, okay. After that, he started flooding my email, right? When I got all these beats, I'm like, oh, I'm finna go crazy. Like, every beat he sent me, I got a hook with instantly.
Wow.
When I got the Lay 'Em Down beat, that's the first thing I said, oh, I'm finna lay 'em down. I'm finna go crazy. That was my energy. So that's what I put into that song. Like, oh, it's a wrap now. It's go time. Like, period. It's over with. Shout out to him, because that's like my favorite producer right now. Like, period.
Like, there's no way you could listen and or watch you perform this and like not get energized in some type of form or fashion. Like,
period.
Man, like.
Yes, period. Thank you. And that video is out now. Passport Trace also shot that visual.
Go check it out.
Yeah, go check that out.
I heard it here first.
Period.
You do a pretty good job. You're an artist. You're a mom. How do you balance the two as gracefully as you do?
Man, it's like, I think that I wouldn't be an artist if I wasn't a mom, to be honest with you. Because I started out trying to make this a career when I dropped out of college. I was a psychology major with 3 semesters left before I dropped out. Like, I had my baby, but then again, I was working 3 jobs, no car, and then childcare didn't want to cover anything no more, so then I had to quit the jobs, and I'm like, I'm just stuck. So I'm like, when I was in school, I was doing it because of what the standards my family set for me. First one to go away to college, you gotta be a doctor, lawyer, something like that. That wasn't really what my heart was at. So when I started to pursue this, it was basically to teach my daughter that even though you don't take the route everybody wants you to take, if you find something that you're passionate about and you put your heart and soul into it, it will work. That's right. So I have no choice but to make this work now, just to show her that, you know, and it's possible. Now, to balance it, like, I got it with me right now, you know, like any chance that I can to have her with me while I'm working and doing what I'm doing, she's gonna be with me. Period. So that's how I balance that.
And she gets a chance to see what mom does, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like, which I could go on the computer, put all your music videos up. And like, Mom, look, this is you.
Yeah, sometimes I be a little embarrassed because Mommy got a potty mouth and she just be like, my number one fan. I'm like, baby, I don't want you listening to that.
Don't repeat nothing.
But that's why I'm working on, more kid-friendly music because she is in tune. So, yeah.
Okay. Working with Lil Keisha.
Oh, that's my baby. Shout out to sis. She's so dope.
Let's get it. Mikey Dollars and yourself.
Yeah.
Westside remix. Like the fact that they picked you guys, like, I mean, it just fits. Like, period, yo. Like, imagine what was the creative vibe that, like, all three of y'all, like,
Well, you know, Mikey's on the original, on the Brad of Chucky. Shout out Brad of Chucky, that's out now too.
Everywhere.
If you ain't heard it, go listen to it now. He on the original. Now, when she asked me did I want to be on the remix, I'm like, first of all, that was my song. Like, that song, when I cut on Brad of Chucky, I go to number 3 first. I think it's number 3. It's number 3 or number 4. I go to that one first. Then no way. Then, you know what I'm saying? Then I go through the tape, through the project. But when she was like, you want to get on a remix? I'm like, cool. Now she sent me the version with Mush Millions on it.
That's crazy.
And he snapped. I'm like,
salute.
Okay. Let me put on for the West Side one time. So then there you have it. Unfortunately, he couldn't be in the video because I guess it was too long. I don't know, but
yeah, snap.
Yeah. Thank you.
Where can the fans? Social media, where can they find you? Let them know.
Everything is Mika Luciano. My IG, my Twitter. Twitter is Mika_Luciano. My Facebook, Mika Luciano. I had to change my domain for my website for a lot of crappy reasons, but the domain name now is going to be thebipolarbeauty.com. But I'm getting my site reconstructed, so it's kind of funky right now. But that's it.
Okay, when you when you rap, when you're on stage, I've seen you perform. Obviously, you have a vibe, confidence, just like I said, energy that is unmatched. How much of that is you knowing that you got this, that you one of the best at what you do? You know, how much of that is, you know, you just having it for, like, having it, like, how much of that is that?
I don't know, because before I hit the stage or do anything in front of an audience, I'm always really nervous.
Butterfly.
Yes. So when I get on stage, if I'm going crazy, it's probably out of fear of looking stupid. So I gotta make sure I'm not looking dumb on stage. But a big part of that is confidence, because I mean, if you don't think that you're the best, if you don't think that you got it, who will?
That's right.
You can't convince nobody else if you don't first present that yourself.
That's right.
So I gotta put on Mika Luciano and my alter ego Blow, but we'll talk about her later.
How? Okay. You call yourself Femcee.
Mm-hmm.
How important is it for you? Okay, I want to word this question right. How important is it for you to demonstrate? Sorry. How important is it for you to demonstrate, just, you know, as a woman in this industry, how you need to move, how you need to carry yourself, ways that you can show, you know, your daughter, you know, this is how you're supposed to do this is how you're supposed to do that. How important is that?
It's very, very important. Like, I would get a lot of people in my inbox saying how, you need to, somebody actually said verbatim, you need to show your ass more, get some surgery or something like that. Like, I need to work on my image, my sex appeal, and all of that stuff. And I'm just like,
Word?
I was rebellious to that idea, because if I'm talented, my body is a non-factor at this point. I'm talented. Now, I understand business is business and supply and demand and all that good stuff, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, you ain't looking at a male like he needs to do X, Y, and Z, woo this, woo that. They gonna come how they come, and you either rocking with them or you not. I feel like Lauryn Hill didn't have to do that. We didn't even know Erykah Badu was slugging until she did the video where she was naked, like, for real. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Missy Elliott, like, I don't feel like I have to do that. That's why I just dropped them photos. I did a photo shoot in a library, dressed as a teacher, because they call me Teacher Mika. You don't see nothing inappropriate, but it still has that look, like, it's captivating.
Dope.
We don't have to do that. Now, shout out to the women that's sexy, that do their thing. I'm not saying you less of a woman for doing that. I'm just saying that women that don't do that shouldn't have to feel like we have to conform to that to get the respect that we deserve.
That's dope.
So
That's right.
That's all I'm saying. If I want to get sexy and do something sexy, that should be at my own will, not because I'm trying to sell something or subjectify myself or whatever. Objectify, however you say it.
I love it. I mean, that was a dope answer, yo.
Thank
what projects you got coming? What you got? What, man, like, we just feel like it's something out there that's coming.
So I've been working on a dual album.
Jeez, okay.
It's the Bipolar Beauty, and then it's the Bipolar Beast. So Bipolar Beauty is gonna give the audience like that girl side of me, that soft side. It kind of tell a love story, and like the emotions that a relationship will take you through. And then Bipolar Beast is just basically everything that I want to say to wake the people up, because my music, I want my music to have a message. Like, okay, I can rap and all of that, but I really have a message, and I really have some things that I want to put out there.
Okay.
And so Bipolar Beast is just doing just that, being fearless, being careless of opinions. I'm just gonna say what I want to say, and real gonna rock with me, and the rest ain't. So, but I'm putting them out together to give y'all the best of both worlds, because I am the Bipolar Beauty, so I have to do that.
Let's get it. Let's go. You heard it here first. We want to just take the time to thank you again for coming out all the way from 290 Westside. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all.
Oh, wow.
Official business in the building, like a whistle. Mika Luciano in the building. Y'all already know. Y'all heard it here first.
Period.
Period.